All right, hey Fernando. All right, we're still doing the Boca. This is, I guess we call it part three. Um, this is the chorus that begins at 2 minutes into the song. It's the second chorus. He's strumming the first two strums. It's all a take on the D minor, and it's a beautiful case of the melody and the voice leading in here. What's going to happen is the D minor. First time it's going to be no finger, finger on first, and then off again, and then the next chord. Important thing to note is I made this the old-fashioned way. He's going to use his pinky here on the third fret of the B string, second finger on the second fret of the G string. First finger is still going to do it on the first fret of the E string. So off, on, off, and then he's going to go to the F. Now he's not barring that. Sounds like a funky jazz chord. He's leaving it open. It says creates a six. It's like, I guess you would call it a six chord, a dominant six chord. Very cool song, a chord. Oh, sorry, not dominant. It's just a regular sixth chord. Seventh would be like that. It's a sixth. So, D minor with an E in there, which would mean a second, D minor second. First fret, off. There's an F6 chord. Then he's going to slide up with his pinky on to the G minor with his pinky on the G string on the third fret. And then to the, really keeping his first finger here, but he's going to knock these two down to the fifth fret. And he starts with his pinky on the sixth fret, and then to the fifth fret on the B string. And then to a C9 chord, third fret for the second finger on the A string, second fret for the first finger on the D string, third fret for the G and the B string with your third and fourth finger. 2 times for that. And then to the F major seventh. It's like an A minor, second finger on the first fret of the B string, third and fourth on the second fret of the D and the G, first finger here on the E string on the first fret, and we're kind of killing that A string. If we let it ring, it sounds kind of funky. But anyways, so he's gonna strum it, and then he's gonna pluck it and then hit the bass string. And then here's a beautiful chord. It's a passing chord. It's second finger on the second fret of the A string and third finger on the second fret of the bottom string, your E string. And I don't know, but I'm suspecting he was going to put his pinky over here, or maybe play it like this, like he did the other time, but he doesn't. Regardless, it sounds great. Maybe he planned it. I don't know. And then he slides up. So back to the cool chord, our sharp 5 chord. So pass the chord. Hard move. Even harder move, but he does it. And then we're back to the D minor scenario there. So only this time he's going to finger pluck it. So it's off. And he's going to add a D bass note. So D minor with strum, bass note, and then a finger strum, bass note. Then the first finger is going to come over here to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the second fret of the G string, third finger's going for that bass note. Now later in the song it becomes a C6 chord, But on this one, he's not. It's just the first finger here on the B, second finger on the G, third finger on the third fret. Still sounds cool. It's almost like a C suspended second with the open D in there. Anyways, so, and these, plucking these, bass note. Oh, he does this cool thing where it goes. So, plucking, bass note, drum, bass note. And then he's gonna go to the we could call it a B major 7th, maybe with an F in the bass. And then he's going to hit the A string in the bass to this chord. It's a descending run. It's an A7 suspended. It's third fret of the B string, open G, then a second fret of the D string. So he's gonna finger pluck all that, the four strings right there, A, D, G, and B, bass note. Then he's gonna come to here, third fret of the E string, first fingers on the D and G, second fret, and we're not playing the A string. So plucking the low E string and then the D, G, and B. Bass note again, then our F major 7th chord, bass note again, then our B major 7th with an F in the bass, that's the low E string, bass note again. And I think the reason he does this is to lead the bass line to the open for the next chord, which is this, open E string, and then the bottom 3 string. It's the first fret of the G, first bar across, and then our pinky on the third fret of the B string. I'm not sure what we could call this. E, we're gonna E, G sharp, I don't know. I'll get back to you on this. And then down to the second fret of the B string, and then the 2 open notes, and with an A bass note. So here's that whole little section. So does that. Oh, and then there's a G string that hits on the and of, and then to this. That'll be the bridge, but that'll be the next lesson. So let me do that descending run again. A string bass note. Oh, here's something interesting. He's not playing this whole chord, the B flat major 7. He's plucking, and then he's going to hit the bass note, which is on the E string on the first fret. Open E, and then it happens fast, but he's hitting the G string for the and of the 3 and. So A string. Sorry, I'll do it again. So sorry. Oops, sorry. Oops. One more time. So and then the bridge. So that was the correct way. So F major 7th, bass note. B without the bass note, B major 7th. Now the bass note being an F, then an open E with this. Oops, sorry. then hitting the G string, and then to the first finger on the second fret of the E string, all together with the A string. Play it again. That's the bridge. All right, take care.